is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your about my channel, much love to you and welcome into my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family. Just thank you so much for the love and support. Knowing that we're all going through these crazy changes for a better life is truly a blessing, even though that mess hurt like hell. It's truly a blessing. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when your girl's about to upload her next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love a chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback or the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life and heading you towards a positive direction. Also, if you feel like the videos are very uplifting, inspiring, or give you good vibes, you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even, a fellow empath that are going through trying times and need spiritual guidance, or just needing confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give your girl a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's greatly appreciated. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the music that I'm listening to in the background is so beautiful. It's called 528 Hertz, raise positive vibration. Use this to manifest miracles, and the miracle tone of abundant vibe. And I will post that link in the description box below. And my video I'm doing today is Twin Flame 101. Heyoka is experiencing growing pains through Ascension. Holy Creator is preparing you for. Y'all, oh gosh, like yesterday I told y'all, if you've been watching my videos yesterday, I said I'm gonna go ahead and reply back to the comments and and stuff from the videos, as well as on the community page for the memes and stuff that I've been putting out. Y'all, I laid down, and there was a couple of love bugs that was hitting me up. We're going through stuff, I try to help them out as best way as I can. But it's like when I'm feeling that way, y'all just don't know. I said I'm not trying to be short with nobody, but it's like it takes, it already takes a lot when you're trying to shield yourself and not allow people to, basically, being able to shield myself, not wanting to feel the vibrations coming off of y'all when I'm already doing mine. And plus it takes extra for me to be blocking you all from not feeling the stuff that I'm going through. Because it's like I was okay. It was like more draining yesterday, but when I laid down just to just deal with everything, you talking about, it felt like I got hit by a Mack truck, and I'm just like, okay, this feels like I've been working out, like overworking out. Like if you worked out, or if you've been in a fight, or you've been in a car accident, and I'm feeling the aftermath. You're talking about I had headaches, very discombobulated. My lower back was hurting so bad. It felt like, almost like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, and it's like right in between my shoulder blades. It was like it always stays itchy. They always say that's where our wings used to be, so you get really irritated right there. But it's taking you through all these different growing pains, because number one, we're already merging with our past lives, for us to be able to help the collective. For number one, so many people keep texting me saying, Roslynn, this happened, we're having a good time. I was able to do this, that, and the third, throughout the Christmas holidays. But when it came to the 26th, it just seemed like ape shit really went happen. I mean, it just hit the fan with a whole lot of people. If it's the children that has that empath, lineage passed on to them, they were going through different changes. Like with my two youngest daughters, just a couple of days ago, they went in the same spot and they were like, Mom, I felt really nauseous and this and this and that. My middle daughter, she's all into the spiritual stuff. She always comes to me about that and all that. So, but with my baby, she don't, it's like her older sister and her, they're like, I don't like hearing about that. Mom, is just creepy, and it already still blows them away when I can already answer the question before they answer, give an answer. Like, Mom, stop doing that. It's like, how did you know what I'm like, come on now, I know. So it's like all these different changes I'm going to where if you feel like you're that, you're into that that pain that you're trying to heal yourself from. Number one, the medicine, like I've been taking pain reliever for it, and it's just like it'll help to a certain extent, but it's like when I feel the visions that's going through it, it's like these are the changes you have to go through. We are manifesting a lot, and it's like on a need to know basis. I give y'all the 411 when I get the 411, and they're like, hey, Roslynn, I need you to pass this on, no problem. And then y'all, when they tell me about the 144, the 1044 that's coming up next thing people are seeing 1,000, 144 or 1144, or all those different things. It's allowing you to know they're preparing you. They got all these different things that's going around in our life where so many different, well, it's almost like the same symptoms, but it's just like you have to place yourself in solitude. These are the things that your body has to go through, these crazy transitions to where you need to really feel it, but they need you to go with the flow, and it can be painful at times, or where you just don't want to be bothered, and just allow yourself to go with the flow. Allow yourself to go through this transition without resisting it, because these are the things that's going to help you out. And it's like, while it's doing that, it's like regeneration on top of that, transmutation of like your gifts, your powers that you hold. It's starting to blow out different things. It's like with my house, it was like I've been blowing out fuses like crazy. Certain things don't work anymore. Going through all these crazy energy shifts. And I don't know if it was like yesterday or the day before that, when I was doing videos, and you just start seeing the light like in my face, the energy around me, it started, it felt like it was blinking, because it's like this light's on, I got that light on over there, but it's like, or my ceiling fan right there, but it's like I don't, my hands is on my phone and my other hand's right here, so there's no way for me to be able to you know show the light like I was faking it or anything like that. But if you've been with me for a while, even when I was using my laptop, I can move my hands, and all of a sudden you see flashes coming from it. I already thought that was like, it had me throw it for a minute. So it's like all these different changes that we're going through is to be expected. And it's like basically going through that spiritual flu as well. You might have problems with your solar plexus, or be if because a lot of times us as empaths, is just the energy that you are guided around will mess up your digestive tract. So it might be one of those times where you're very irregular, or you're just like backed up. TMI, I'm not trying to be that way, but hey, I'm trying to let you know your colon might be messed up a little bit, because you're going through all these different changes and different shifts, and it'll make you feel like you're going through these extreme hot flashes. Like right now I had a hat on, and last time I was doing my video, I think it was yesterday, I ended up having to change my shirt, and everything was having, first I was cold, then I was hot, then I was cold, then I was hot, and going through these things. And it just felt like I was just like very sensitive to everything, and it was like I was getting so irritable. And it's like, you know, um, people are just coming towards me, and it's like, Rosalind, this and this and that. And I wasn't trying to be mean, y'all, but it's like when I don't feel good, anybody, just anybody, when you don't feel good, it's like, not the fact is, I do my light work duties because I know how it feels when you don't understand what's going on. And I always tell people, hey, hit me up. And just let me know what's going on, and I'll try my best to help. It's just like when I'm just going through that issue, it's just sometimes I gotta be like, hey, I'm not feeling good, but let me hit you back later, because I don't want that energy coming towards y'all. I'm very selfish when it comes to stuff like that, because I don't want nobody else to feel the things that I'm going through, because you're already dealing with your own stuff on top of whatever situation you're in. That's a lot to deal with. So it's just like when you're going through these gift, it's like a gift transition, as well as spiritual transition as well, because it's like so many people. I know it was like I went on the it was a news feed on YouTube, and this, I live in Georgia, and there was a woman whose son just recently had a very bad spiritual awakening here. Now, I don't think it was here, but it's like around the Georgia area, because I know it was like Georgia Tech. He was planning to go through, and he had it was around the same time all of us start going through that crazy situation. And it's like he started telling his mom, like, are y'all going to be okay? And his mom was like, I'm going through a lot, because they were living in their car. And they're basically, she was going through dark night of the soul and spiritual awakenings. Like I tell y'all, anytime you're going through that, you have to have something very traumatizing for your spirit to be awakened like that, to where it allows you to see different things. And for him, a lot of people can't deal with the things that we deal with, but it was like so much for this boy. And it was like my heart really broke for, being a parent for his mom and stuff like that. And she was going through so much, and she just asked him, hey, can you go get my blanket or whatever. And then she kept looking for her son and didn't know where he went. She said he left his shoes, and I think they finally got a hotel room or something like that. And she told him to go get something out the car or whatever. And he left his phone there. He left his shoes there. And then, he kept on calling the phone or whatever. And I think he had it on silent, but he kept on telling her for the last few days, he's been seeing these different symbols. And this was like something I was telling y'all about, the hieroglyphs. A lot of things is coming to you, and is broadening, the way you see things. And it's like during those times, it'll have you like seeing things, especially when you're emerging with your old life, because, we go back, it's just like with me. Even my dad made music about us with the pharaohs and stuff like that. So I've always been intrigued by things in Egypt, in the Western Hemisphere, whatever you want to call it, and he was seeing those different things. And next thing you know, I guess it was like a lot for him, and he didn't know who to turn to about that, to be able to talk to him. He's like, Mom, I'm seeing things. And it's just like, it's not what, what I'm used to seeing. And he's like, I'm seeing these symbols. I'm feeling this and I'm feeling that. And it was like, next thing you know, he self-sacrificed himself and ran in front of a train. And his mom had to go identify him. And it was like, my heart broke for that woman, because it's like, she's already going through financial strain, and then you're having your kids, and then, living out of a car. That's already enough as it is. And then on top of that, her son just died probably about a couple of days ago, because it's like, I've been seeing it a lot on YouTube, and people are like, oh my God, does this always happen? And, I went ahead and dropped a line and let them know. Now, might know, but it's all about what you're able to take in, because I notice a lot of people around these spiritual awakenings, and it gives you, it puts you in a shock factor, basically. And a lot of people can't handle that. And there's been so many people that are committing suicide and stuff like that. And it's not really, to me, it's not self-suicide, but even though it might be presented that way, but if they're on a spiritual contract, and they're, they did all their duties, they placed in their lives to drop seeds towards people in their family, then it's like, all of a sudden they're passing away and stuff like that. And we've been having so many people do that. And it's just crazy. Everybody's like, the ending is nigh, all these things. It's just like a reset. So it's a lot of things you're able to see a lot better than other people will. You're taking it in, and a lot of it's hard to bear, because I've dealt with people and connected with people that just does not want to live anymore. Hell, I was like that, because I was just telling universe, look, I'm tired of feeling this. I feel everything. I'm feeling nothing, but I'm everything. Nothing is everything. So you're just vibrating towards all these different energies, and it's heavy as hell, and a lot of people can't deal with that. So it's wanting you to it's really wanting you to allow this transition to take place. Do not resist it. Don't fight it. There's going to be old traumatic, feelings and emotions coming up, as well as memories. They're wanting you to really deal with this and allow these things to take form. They have that confidence in you about you being a warrior. They already know what you're able and capable of dealing with, capable of doing. And a lot of times we feel like, I don't have the energy for this. I'm spiritually drained. I'm emotionally drained. I cry at a drop of a hat. I get irritable at a drop of a hat. I'm tired of going through these things. I'm tired of being damn tired. You have that type of energy that you're going through. But it's like they're preparing us, and it was about us being able to become the warriors that we've been running from. We're scared to accept, allowing yourself to really look at the truth and see it for what it is, and being able to consume that with into you as you go down your spiritual path. So all these different changes are coming into your life that at times it may feel like you're losing your mind. It really does mess with your mental, but it's all about what you're allowing yourself to experience. Everything has a purpose behind the things you're going through. It's just like with me, dealing with the things that I'm dealing with. It gives me a peace of mind when I can, allow myself to see the things that has happened in my path, of my past, has really allowed me to reflect the power I have in my life. When you allow yourself, it's just like you're like, I'm confused. I don't want to do this anymore, all this stuff, because it makes you feel that way. Everything is so heavy. But it's just like I told y'all, you've been battling many wars, not just this one, but the ones before that. And we all succeeded. But it's like, from what I'm feeling, we all had to have that blind button. Like, they had to be able to take your powers away, take your knowledge away, because you had to have that fresh start, because these are the things is breaking these cords, these cycles that's going on. And they had for you to be able to feel it at its darkest point, for them to be able to strengthen you for things that is unseen. Because right now they're telling me, okay, we're turning into, you're reflecting yourself. You had to be able to go through these things. And then they're telling me, hey, you got to let them know the 1044 has been activated, but they had to put you through these different levels and stuff for these transitions to take place. And it's, is 1044 mixed with the warrior of whatever is all going around with the Lakota and all these other things is going in and taking the place that we have to really truly allow ourselves to do, to really deal with and understand. Things have to happen for a reason. Allow yourself to go through this transmutation as well as transition. Is going to strengthen you in ways you weren't expecting for it to. um, and allow nature to take its course, because a lot of times it's just like it can feel like so much. It can feel heavy because it's draining you. You're having these crazy off the wall dreams. You're waking up in the middle of the night, like around 3-4 o'clock in the morning. You're hearing these high pitch ringing sounds. It's like you're vibing, you're going to the next level. And your creativity is all out the box. There's so many people are telling me, Roslyn, I'm practicing these cards, or I'm feeling this, or I'm doing that, because they're guiding you towards different things, because your level has already opened up for your gifts to be going through that, that heavy process. And while they're doing that, they're sending you towards different missions, because a lot of times, you want to be able to do this, you want to be able to find a job, you want to be able to, if you're not, don't have a job right now, but just trust the process, because they're all, they're making sure your money, or your monetary, situations are taken care of. Because it's just like when we stress about, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, I'm not working, this and this and that. Next thing you know, boom, a blessing comes. Then you weren't expecting that. And they want you to be able to make sure you show a attitude of gratitude. And all these different things are taking place in your life that truly needed to do that. When I get the message, I tell y'all, they only tell me a certain amount, because it's like there's too many ears around us. We can't be able to do that. And you have to really, really allow this to take transition into your life and really understand it for what it is. And allow those natures to be able to take its course. You might end up seeing, from what I'm seeing for other people, because I get visions as a lot of times I'm doing my videos, where I'm seeing like you're rubbing your hands on these different, type hieroglyphs, or symbols and stuff like that. It'll be things will come to you, not in a direct way, but it's like, if you're, you could be talking to somebody, all of a sudden you zone out. Or if you're doing something that going through different changes, is pushing you to go by off by yourself. um and then you had to be able to, allow the nature to take its course. You can be laughing 1 minute, and next thing you know, you got these overwhelming emotions that are coming out the next, and know where it's coming from. It's like I've been feeling that as well too for myself. So it's allowing you to really feel things in this harshest way, because those are the way they're making you stronger. And a lot of times we go through things and it may feel like it's unbearable. They're making you, all these drifty thoughts is coming into your life where they're not trying to tell you to engage with it, but they're telling you don't put your emotions back into these memories. These are the things that we're taking out of your life to make room for better, but don't allow yourself to keep those emotions up from things that you can't change. These trauma, these traumatic memories and this traumatic past you have had, even when you're dealing with something current, you have to allow those things to let you're okay, these things happen, but guess what? These are the things that's made you stronger. It's a hurtful situation you're placed in when people have deceived you, people have lied to you, people have hurt you. You've been victimized as well as, been through many types of abuses. These are the things that's making you stronger, because if you can allow yourself to really see all the things that has happened in your life, and you always had this feeling like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through this. I don't know if this is something that is going to really push me down. And you had to go to rock bottom for you to be able to feel that, that hunger, that thrive of not wanting to be in this situation again. Allowing yourself to understand why you had to go through these different situations. That a lot of time life doesn't seem fair. Life feels like you're being punished, but these are the things that are uplifting you. These are the things that's going to make you stronger. These are the things that's going to make you wiser. And allow yourself not to be in front of your process. You have so many different things that's going on in life that you truly needed to go through for you to get to. You got to go through it. You have to lose your mind to find a peace of mind. It happens like that sometimes. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of this video, y'all. I'm really feeling it right now, because I just felt it feels like I'm going through a euphoric feeling. So it made me feel like I'm on cloud nine right now. But I would love to give a post notification shout out to Just BBB, Lee R. Do let me see, Duplexion. I hope I pronounced your last name right. I apologize if I didn't. And Matthew Cope. Welcome to the fam. Please drop me a line so I can go ahead and give you a post notification shout out. I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple of more videos for y'all, and then I'm gonna finally get towards those answering those questions, because I'm gonna make myself do it this time, because I'm really going through them different changes, y'all. So please be patient with me. But drop me a line, share, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when your girl's about to upload her video. Um, Know that you're truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved. And knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. I pray that everything you're trying to bring into your reality comes quicker than you expected it, and comes more than what you asked for. And make sure you give off love, light, and positivity, as well as prosperity. Um, all those things can really take somebody a long way. And I will see you on my next video. Much love to you. Peace. Be wild.